Hi guys, this is my review of the SAMTIAN 2-pack LED RGB lights that I purchased from Amazon. Let's get started. In the box, what you receive are two LED RGB light panels. These have 552 LEDs. They can operate on the white light on a range from 3200 Kelvin to 5600 Kelvin, so from a very cool light to a very warm light. And you hit 380 or 3800 lumens, so relatively bright. Not the brightest I've seen, but relatively bright. You also get two light stands that are adjustable in height. You get two U-brackets, two barn doors so that you can narrow or widen the path of the light. You get two power adapters that can plug into the wall so that you can power it with your wall outlet. Or these lights also have the ability of using battery packs. Now the battery packs aren't included, you would have to buy those separately, so keep that in mind. In the pack you also get two light diffusers that are removable. You also get one remote control, which I will discuss later, as well as a carry bag. The cool thing about the carry bag is I noticed that some of the other brands, what they've done is they've taken two carry bags, so you have to put each light in the pack. This is one carry bag that would fit the whole lighting gear all together, making it a very simple and easy and portable solution to your videography and photography needs. Now let's talk about the light panels. The light panels themselves are very well built and feel good in the hand. They do have an LCD screen on the back with control knobs so that you can manually adjust, if you want to, the lights themselves without using the app or the remote. My thing about the control knobs and the LED panel on the back is I found them to be very problematic. You have to keep pushing buttons and turning buttons, and to get the light look that you want, I would recommend either using the remote or the app. Now the power adapters that come with the lights have a fairly long cord. I didn't have any problem finding an outlet when I was setting up the studio today, so I really like that. There's nothing more frustrating, and I had that on the soft boxes that I own, where the actual lights themselves, the cords are so short that you end up using the extension cord, and when you use the extension cord, that's added weight and pull on the lights, making them less balanced. So in this instance, the cords are nice and long and easier to use that way. Now let's talk about the light stands. This is going to be a downside for me. Now the light stands are okay, they're not the best light stands I've seen. It's pretty much on par for the cost. But the problem that I had with the light stands were that they really don't mount securely at the top. You really have to torque the lights down in order to get them from wobbling. But even worse than that was the issue I had with the legs on one of the light stands. So out of the box, the leg was already loose, which meant that the stand tended to wobble as I was trying to set up the light and angle the light source exactly where I wanted. That's not a good thing. Does that mean that it's the end of the day, or I'm sorry, the end of the story? No, it's not the end of the story. You can always use another light stand, but kind of disappointing when you're paying $250 or more for some lights that come with a stand, and then the light stands themselves are not usable or have difficulty being used. I really want whatever I purchase to have easy use and dependability, and I'm willing to pay a greater price if I'm able to achieve that. Now that we've covered the actual light stands, let's talk about the remote. Now, other lights that I've gotten have come with remotes, and I don't know if I've ever mentioned it before, but I hate remotes. I don't want a remote. I don't want to use a remote, and I'm not even going to review the functionality of this remote, and I'll tell you why. Because I don't want to use it. So if your lights don't come with an app, a usable app, then I probably don't want to use your lights, and I'm probably not going to purchase them. Now these SAMTIAN lights, this 2-pack SAMTIAN lights, come with a remote that you're able to download and use. And there's some good things and some bad things about this remote. Now the good thing is that you can actually adjust multiple lights. So this is a 2-pack. I was able to load up both lights and adjust them independently, or you can actually set them up to be used as a light set and adjust them together at the same time. Now it has a good distance. I was able to adjust the lights from at least, I would say, 20 feet away, uninterrupted space, so no walls or corners, without any problems whatsoever. And I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed the use of the app. The negative I have about the app is that as you're setting it up, it really requires a lot of permissions that are unnecessary. And SAMTIAN, if you're watching, make your app a lot less invasive, because it really makes me hesitate and wonder, do I really want to use this app? I don't want to share my information. I already know that I'm sharing a ton of information online. I don't want to share any more than I really have to. So if you could change that, I would really, really appreciate it. I want to love your products, but I don't want to give up all my privacy just to use them, especially the way that I prefer to use them. Now back to the remote. If you guys are into remotes and want to use batteries and want to be looking for them all the time, and then I would say knock yourself out. But for myself, I want an application, or I want ease of use on the product itself. In this instance, the app itself is actually really cool. There is a lag time because they are connected through Bluetooth, so don't expect instantaneous changes, but it is pretty quick and easy to use. In case you're wondering, yes, I am using the lights today. Normally I would use soft boxes. I'm actually using the SAMTIAN lights. I'm using one as a key light, which is right here, and I'm using one in the back as a color detail for the back behind me to highlight, which I've never had before. Usually the background is very dark and I'm the only thing that's lit up. So, are these lights that I would necessarily recommend? Browsing through Amazon, I noticed that there's a lot of lights from different companies that have similar price points. And I think what you would need to do is really look at how bright those lights are, the review ratings, and ask yourself, do you need a carry bag or do you need separate carry bags? For me, I want one bag. I don't want multiple bags. I want to carry a kit with me. And I did notice that some had separate carry bags, so that was a no. These were listed as bright enough, and as you can see, they work really well for what I'm looking to do with them. And the other thing is how are they controlled? So definitely want to get lights that have an app if you are a one-man show or one-man video producer like I am, because now I don't have to run around and adjust the lights separately. I can do them right from the SAMTIAN app. So would I recommend these? I say yeah, give them a try. I've tried them for some product photography. They worked really, really well, especially in sunlight. I really like the fact that the colors rendered really well and accurate, even when the sun was shining on the product. And I'll show you some of those photos now. And also for product video as well. So I would recommend these. I think the price is right. I think they're a good value for the price. I've enjoyed using them and I will continue to enjoy using them in the future. So that's it. I say give them a try, especially if you're purchasing on Amazon. There are free returns, but I don't think you're going to be returning these lights anytime soon. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you very much.